Wargaming is working on a lot of new stuff right now, new tanks, new maps, and today we're going to talk about that. Some of them are actually quite nutty. For example, ladies and gentlemen, Headshaker over here, tier 9 British tank destroyer with gun cooling mechanic. You know, this looks like, I don't know, beefier version of D28, at first glance to me at least. But this one is quite a bit different, guys. Hard-hitting, penetrating, high-penetration Hesh rounds over here with 720 damage gun cooling mechanic. So it has quite some things going on for it. So firepower 600 alpha with standard AP. 275 pen. Then the secondary round is actually Hesh, 220 penetration and 720 alpha, and the standard high explosive is 770 alpha with 70 penetration. But I would say to lose 150 penetration for extra 50 damage, this is very risky, and I would not carry basically any high explosive rounds over here unless you know you're very budget-based, right? So shell velocity all across 900, which is definitely under average. You need to look out for that. Reload time 12.9 seconds. Aiming time 2.2 seconds. And gun cooling time is 20 seconds. So it actually takes, I think, 7.1 seconds extra on the top of a reload to get the dispersion at 100 meters from 0.4 down to 0.32. So definitely something to keep in mind. It can be a sniper, but every now and then, let's say. Gun elevation, 6 degrees of gun depression, 20 elevation. It has 30 left, 30 right gun traverse limit, which is actually very nice for a turretless tank destroyer. And it can carry 36 shells. Mobility is something you can expect, honestly better than expected. 37 top speed, 14 backwards with close to 15 power to weight ratio. Hull traverse speed, turret traverse speed 33 and 25, which is quite standard as well, I would say. It comes with 1,700 hit points and 152 hull armor, turret 228, so I guess this is the superstructure. So it has some flatter plates, flatter areas over here for sure, that if this is too 30-ish, it can be penetrated, I would say. Quite easily, but it has some slope going on over there in the lower plate as well. 380 view range, and you know, for this type of tank, let's say decent camo for this type of tank, and 4 crew members as well, so easy to set up. So this is Headshaker, guys. Please let me know what you think about that. At first glance it actually looks something different, a little bit different with some extra features, Hesh as well and stuff like that. It is not like the best assassin, I would say, but it has something. And talking about assassins, 5 iconic assassins to be fair over here from Assassin's Creed franchise: Ezio Auditore da Firenze, Edward Kenway, Bayek, Basim and Cassandra are joining Raid Shadow Legends as legendary champions for a limited time. And players can get Ezio for free by simply logging into the game for 7 days, guys. This is a limited time event, so make sure you do not miss out and download the game today via the link in the description. And I have to say, he's one of the strongest free champions, free legendaries they have released as well. And once you have recruited Ezio to your collection by logging in for 7 days, continue doing so to keep the rewards flowing with gear and other goodies to help Ezio get up to speed quickly. And there are also additional ways, such as dedicated events, tournaments and summon boosts to obtain the other assassins, like Edward Kenway. Visuals are absolutely amazing, design team absolutely nailed it, true to the franchise over here. Cassandra, the first champion from the raid's newest faction, the Argonites, with more Argonites coming in the future updates. Bayek, absolute powerhouse, and also Basim over here. They all look fantastic to me. They also have new event dungeon antagonist, Pontiff Augustin. He's residing in the event dungeon, where you can take the fight to him and earn time-limited chronophage gear, as well as gear from other valuable sets. So what are you waiting for? Check it out now via the link in the description or scanning my QR code, and you will get 3 legendary champions and 1 free epic as a starter gift, guys. You instantly unlock a legendary support champion Narmadi Returned after reaching level 15. Epic Mausoleum Mage will will join your roster. Also, log in for 7 days for a free legendary Ezio. And on the top of that, you can choose 1 promo code out of 6 for another legendary champion. And I would go with Ultimate Death Knight, because this guy is the tank of the tanks, guys. And as always, have fun, guys. Thank you very much, Raid, for supporting today's video and actually allowing me to make this giveaway to you as well, beautiful viewers. Leave a comment under this video together with your server and username, talking about all the tanks I covered in today's video and also all the topics. You know, I will show you some new maps over here as well. And I will pick 5 winners for 2,500 gold each. So there you go. Have fun. And of course, be a subscriber as well to be able to win. Now, moving on, next up we have a tier 8 Grazovnik. This is, sorry for butchering the name, by the way. This is a tier 8 Polish assault heavy tank. And as Wargaming is saying, this is a classic assault heavy tank and typical representative of its role. It features a gun with high damage per shot, reliable hull armor, and turret armor. So let's see what they are cooking with this one. In tier 8, 490 alpha is quite high indeed. 640 with high explosive, 222 pen, 259 with premium rounds. It is AP and APCR and high explosive 65 penetration. Now 920 shell velocity, 1020, 920 with high explosive as well. I would say for this alpha in tier 8, I wouldn't expect anything more. 16.2 second reload, 2.8 second aim time, 0.4 dispersion, 9 degrees of gun depression. That's actually solid gun depression. 35 shells in total as well. Mobility, lackluster as expected, 38, 15, 13.1 power to weight ratio, hull traverse speeds, and turret traverse speeds not the fastest either. It has 1,550 hit points, hull armor 150, 90, 50, turret 250, 110, and 50. And yeah, it has, you know, kind of flat front over here. It has the forehead curved or angled, let's say, forehead with some commander hatch action as well. So hull down, I don't know how crazy good or bouncy this is going to be. It has definitely some bounce potential over here. If this flat is 250th and standard rounds in tier 8 definitely are not going through. 380 view range as well, and 5 crew members, commander, gunner, driver, and double loader. So this is the Grazovnik, guys. And there is one tank more to talk about, what they are cooking, and this one is honestly most likely going to be the most annoying over here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Soviet tier 10 breakthrough heavy tank, T-13. And when I first saw the picture of this, you can already see the annoying shape of the hull. It has curves everywhere. Lower plate. It has on the side skirts over here, or the shoulders, however you call it, right? On the sides, it is curved. This tank turret is very bowly shaped or dome shaped. This is... Anyway, what Wargaming is saying about this, guys, it is a tier 10 Soviet heavy tank whose key distinguishing feature is its unconventional hull design. Yeah. Its side armor and upper frontal blade are sharply angled, allowing relatively modest nominal thickness to translate into very high effective armor values. The turret armor is equally very reliable, offering strong protection in head-on engagements. And it comes with 590 alpha, 730 with high explosive, 255 pen, 325 with premium heat, AP and heat, AG. Standard shell velocity numbers, you know, average or slightly under, let's say. 15.4 second reload for 590 alpha, 2.6 aim time, 0.41 dispersion, 8 degrees of gun depression. Now that was surprising to me at first, I gotta say. That was actually quite surprising gun depression. You see, a 35 drop speed, 14.4 power to weight ratio, 25 and 25 traverse speeds over here. But now, the armor values, right? 2,300 hit points, 150, 70, and 40 hull armor. So 150 with the slopes like that is going to be very tough to bend, especially hull down as well, very tough to bend. Now I wonder if those are heat protection or HE, or let's say heat protection actual spaced armor as well or not. We'll see, of course, when we get the 3D armor model, what we do not have at the moment. But I can, like, this lower blade already looks very weird. Like, it looks already very weird. So frontally, it could be kind of tough tank to deal with, and sideways as well, depending. Like, it has 70 armor, but the angles are just weird. If you shoot that from top down, you know, the higher you are, the more armor value the effective armor value gets, right? But the turret, 350, 140, and 60. So this is 350. With a little bit of a commander hatch action over here. With a little tiny bit of a commander hatch action. Yeah. By far the most annoying tank to deal with. From this list at least. By far. By far. 390 meter view range as well, so easy to set it up. You don't have to worry about any view range issues with a decent crew. And it has 4 crew members, commander, gunner, driver, and loader. So pretty standard from that, or in that department as well. And this is D13, guys. Please, I would honestly like to know, what do you guys think about this? And moving on, guys, we have 2 new maps what Wargaming is working on. We have Peaceful Atom, the first one. Atom, Peaceful Atom, I guess. The new 1200 by 1200 meter summer map is centered around the nuclear power plant that you can see over there. It's a huge cooling towers, or its huge cooling towers are the most prominent landmarks of the location. The unique mechanic of the map is also tied to the nuclear plant. Spray bond. And you can see those over here, I assume, right? And this heat dispersal pool periodically activates on its own, spraying water and creating steam clouds which break the line of sight like vegetation does, and also make vehicle outlines invisible in sniper mode. Okay. So this is the feature, guys. Cooling towers, we have Central Hill with a tunnel underneath. Central Hill with a tunnel underneath. You can see the tunnel action over there. We're going to take a look at a closer view as well. A massive industrial zone. Then we have the spawn points at 5 and at 4 and 5 is the sniping positions for containing rapid enemy attacks and supporting allies along the front line. And this is how the spray bonds look like. This is off and this is on. The smoke that breaks the line of sight and makes the vehicle outline invisible as well in this sniper mode, guys. So something new, something unique, I would say. So this is the reactor, the landmark of the map, as they called it, the biggest landmark of the map, or the unique feature, with a lot of cover over here, but you know, this side doesn't have much cover, or this area doesn't have much cover, but you have to go down there anyway, right, if you want to fight 1200 by 1200, so quite a big map, I would say so. Light tanks have stuff to do over here, heavy tanks have stuff to do, medium tanks have stuff to do. So at first glance, this map, yeah, it definitely has some tunnels, like literal tunnels, like this one over here. But at first glance, honestly, you might actually have some more things to do other than just fight in a couple different tunnels. What do you think about this yourself? Of course, you know, keep in mind everything covered in today's video is subject to change, and stuff is not final, like this map, like the tanks and everything, of course. And this is the spray bond that breaks the line of sight over here. So I guess they are putting those into key positions to protect from snipers. When you see smoke coming out, this is the time to move in, this is the time to advance, making it harder for light tanks to spot you or tank destroyers to hit you directly. So, you know, kind of interesting mechanic, honestly. I definitely would like to test it out simply by looking at the pictures. I'm not ready to say instantly that, oh, this is sucky, this map sucks. It honestly, to me at least, this map looks actually quite interesting. And I would certainly like to test it out. And this is the first new thing, Peaceful Atom, guys. Peaceful Atom. But we have one more map with a special feature, and this is Supertest Sunny Overview. This new summer map is a standard 1000 by 1000 meter battlefield set in an Asian jungle environment inspired by the natural conditions of Vietnam. It is packed with two interactive mechanics designed to make gameplay more unusual and enrich your combat experience. We have Waterfall, natural cover that breaks the vehicle's outline in sniper mode, just like the smoke in the previous map. You will still see vehicle markers through it, but their collision models will not be rendered. Okay, so Waterfall right over here. And moving interactive trains. When hit, the trains drops, creating temporary cover on the battlefield. So the train tracks are going over here, and this is the train icon. I love this train icon. So the map features dedicated areas for all vehicle types. You know, including light tanks, mediums, heavies, snipers, and so on. So we have another special feature map coming. Like they're working on those quite heavily. Like in a couple of my previous news videos, I have shown you the elevator maps, also the rocket launcher map, where if you cap the zone or if you stay in the zone, it fires rockets to the enemy preset locations. All the time, you know, same positions, but usually where tank destroyers might be sitting at. And here is the waterfall in action that helps you to push through certain zones, I guess. This map looks kinda nice, honestly. You know, gives me Pearl River vibes, of course. And this is the train. If you shoot it, it stops for temporary cover. Okay, yeah, the map looks definitely nice. I do like how the Pearl River looks like as well. Not so much how it plays, but the look-wise, it is amazing. Just like the Oyster Bay, right? Do we have a picture of the trains as well over here? Let's see. Okay, so this is another angle. Middle is very open. Like, middle is way too open. Way too open. Like, there is a lot of area on the map that will be unplayable, at first glance at least. It looks beautiful, but I'm way more worried about this map than the Peaceful Atom. Okay, waterfall. Breaking the line of sight there. You can pass through it. I mean, like, light tanks, you know? Light tanks driving into those positions, into those bushes. But if you get spotted over here, it's hard to run away because of water slowing you down. We don't have pictures of the trains over here, but, you know, it is what it is. And planes in the spawn. And the gap protection as well from 2 angles. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sunny. Supertest Sunny overview right over here, and we talked about 3 different tanks as well, including the Headshaker, what was this, Grazovnik, and also D13. What do you think about all of that in today's video? Let me know in the comment section down below, together with your server and username, guys. Take part of the giveaway as well. Once again, thank you to Raid for supporting today's video. Check it out, link is in the description, or click the image on the screen what you see right now, and I will catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, take care, and bye.